But yeah, so they're part of my collection now. Might keep them, might get rid of them, don't know. So that's those. Now I was really happy to find this. Not going to talk loads about this now, but yeah, I've got to talk about that as well. But yeah, this one, I was really happy to see this. When I saw this and I opened it up and it was mold free and you know, it's in good nick, and it's actually, when I after I got it, I was like halfway home and I was just I just had to check it. Is it actually like Bloodlines? A Bloodline it is. I thought it was Hellraiser Bloodlines, but it's Bloodline. Really happy to get this because I've got the other three. If I just move, I've got yeah, there they are. I don't know why I'm zooming in there. You can see perfectly fine from there. Hellraiser 1, 2 and 3 there. Really wanted this. I've been saying for a long time I'm going to get them all on DVD, like the whole box set. I haven't actually got them on DVD. I see them occasionally and I always think I just want to get all of them. I know there's a load of other Hellraisers as well. I think I've got Inferno on DVD. I think I've got to Inferno, and then past that I don't think they're very good. There's loads of others after that, and then they get a bit, they go a bit downhill then, don't they? There's a review of all of them on YouTube. Yeah, a film review channel. Yeah, a guy who calls himself, well, I say guy, it's actually a puppet. And it's a guy called Teddy Rubskin. You probably know. If you don't know, check him out. He's really good. Yeah, I'll mention Nostalgia Creek, so I've got to mention Teddy Rubskin. He's really funny, and he does film. He reviews games and films, and really good channel. Yeah, so just a shout out to him if he's listening. He reviews all of them, and it's just hilarious. Like, when they do go downhill towards the end of the series, they get really bad, terrible. Like Pinhead's hardly in. Yeah, he does really good, like really funny reviews on them. I think this is the last one that they actually spent a lot of money on. Like, it was done by a big studio and it had a big release and everything. The others were just straight to DVD, I think. But yeah, this is the science fiction one where it's a bit like they did a Jason in space, so they had to do a Pinhead in space as well, didn't they? And they did the Critters in space, and Leprechaun, if you want to go too far. If you want to go that far, yeah. But I really like this. I've been after this for a while, and I did want it on DVD. I want all of them on DVD, but I'm just really glad to get it on the VHS. And I'm not going to talk loads about the Hellraiser films. If anyone's a fan of horror, you know about them. And this will go up there. I'll make some space for it, and it will go with my others. Because I mean, to be honest, I would like to have all of them on VHS, but I've got the main 4 now. I would like Inferno as well, but I've got the main 4, and they'll be up there. They'll be on my shelf. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I was really pleased to get that. And this, right, yeah, finally, this Jurassic Park. I saw this. There's another place, and yeah, I've been going to a few of these places. And like I said, when I do my big collections videos, when I go through the stuff, I will talk briefly about these places where these, like, videos and whatnot, well, mostly videos, that they'll be from these other places. So I will mention them in my videos when I'm going through all my stuff. But a lot of that stuff now, like I said, it's all just mixed up together, but I'll be going through all of it anyway. But yeah, one of these places is a place called Briley Hill, which it's like an indoor market, like a kind of flea market type of thing. And that PG keeps peeling off. A bit annoyed about that. Yeah, but I saw this, and I really like it just for its case, really. got an awesome case. Any collector of VHS would probably like this. With this case, it's the original Jurassic Park. I don't need to say anything really about Jurassic Park. Everyone knows what Jurassic Park is. The one that he like I say, I saw it in Bridal Hill, and but there was a big massive kind of white mark there, like someone had spilt something, and I kind of went like that, and it just didn't look like it was going to come off, or it was just a big massive. It was all just stuck on there. I don't even know what it was. It was some sort of, I don't know. It was like glue or something. It was something white. Hopefully not anything like, you know. Someone that really likes VHS. Oh, I touched it as well. Oh, that PG's. Yeah, but no, like, it wasn't that. Don't worry, it wasn't that. It was something white that was stuck on there. It was probably, I think it was chewing gum. Or, I don't know, whatever it was. Or maybe it was a sticker. It was like some kind of big massive sticker that had just gone funny, or like they'd peeled it off and just it left like the worst kind of mark. But the only reason I'd get this is just for that case, and for that reason, because it had that mark on it, I didn't get it. I thought, well, no, I don't want it if it's got. But you know, it's still on there, but it just keeps coming off. That's kind of a bit annoying. Even that annoys me, to be honest. But I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in that charity shop where I got I got those and those and that and I got this, and it's in pretty good condition. It's in good nick. Got nothing else with it. There's no kind of cards or anything with it. Oh, there is something else with it. There's a leaf, which is cool. That's good to have with it as well. This is just one of my I do a bit of like DJing, and this is one of my mixes in the background, so I do plan on uploading some of my mixes at some point. If you're listening to the music and you like it and you like the mixes, they will possibly be up online at some point in the future, but I can't say when because I'm busy doing these at the moment and I've got other stuff going on. Doing a bit of amateur film work. Hopefully I'm writing and doing I'm going to try and do a documentary about subcultures, but yeah, just lots to do. Too much on. I just have too much I want to do in my life, really. Too many hobbies and too many interests, and this is just one of them, doing these videos, and I have to try and balance it all and get them done. But yeah, anyway, going off on one there, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's Jurassic Park, and you see, that's just, that's going to irritate me. You know what, I'm going to have to stick that on with some glue or something, because that's just going to come off. I'm going to leave that to one side. But yeah, that was my my find from the other day. That, you know, I went out and yeah, I got these videos and that CD, and that was kind of that day's going out and buying for my collection. That was the result of that day. I would have done the video on that day, but I had something else on, so I put it off, and now I'm doing it now. Okay, hi YouTube. I've got a lot to get through. I've got an absolute ton of stuff here, so I'm gonna just try and get through it all as quick as I can. Part one was only meant to be that was just like a kind of yeah, that was just like the kind of the backup of stuff that I was still meant to do, that that I hadn't done yet, and that's took up so much time. Hopefully it won't be that long. Hopefully I've edited it down to a kind of a reasonable time, because that did just take forever and it's really late now. But anyway, I'll stop going on about it because I do enjoy it. I do enjoy talking about my stuff. I do enjoy talking on these videos. I do enjoy talking on these videos, and you know, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. It is late, but you know, I've got the music playing. I'm having a beer. I'm just opening another. I just went downstairs to get a Stella, and I got a Budweiser, but I'm just going to drink the Budweiser. Listening to some tunes. Talking shit on YouTube. Just before I go on to today's stuff, I just want to go through these very, very quickly. This is some of the stuff that I picked up from a shop called CEX, which you probably all know about. Yeah, I'm just going to very quickly whiz through these. So yeah, these are really, what I tend to do is I go and I just look for the cheapest stuff I can. That's still actually like kind of okay, because I don't think you should pay as much as you do for some DVDs. I think they're way too overpriced. But anyway, if anyone knows anything about any of these, please let me know, because I'm just going to really whiz through these fast and not really say much about them. So yeah, I got this. I actually saw that in another shop, and I didn't get it because it was number 3. I think I've mentioned that in another video. That's the video. That's the DVD that I actually did mention that in my. I think it was in the last video or the one before. It's called Project Shadow Chaser 3. I think I might have said it was number 2, but yeah, it's number 3. And I thought, I'm not going to get that. Don't focus in, man. For sakes. I thought, I'm not going to get that because it's number 3. But I got it. Well, I've got it now because I wanted this. Invasion Earth, which looks really dodgy and looks like the dodgiest thing ever, but it just looks that crazy. That bad that it's good, you know. It's one of those you just gotta get it. It looks like a laugh. I love really weird stuff. The weirder the better, you know. I'm a big fan of Tetsuo the Iron Man, so that says it all really. Experimental Japanese horror. There you go. I mean, obviously that's not, but it's. I was watching a Deadly Spawn the other night, and that is just crazy. That is one crazy ass film. I still need to watch the rest of it. I couldn't watch. I was just too tired. I wanted to watch it to the end. But yeah, the Deadly Spawn, fucking hell. That is one out there film. Really out there. If I come up with that shit. Anyway, that film is probably terrible. I can't believe I paid. I did not want to pay £1.50 for this. This should be like 50p, but I just wanted to get that. Anyway, what am I doing? Alright then, yeah, so just whizzing through these. That's that one. Grilled 10p. I don't know whether I'm allowed this CX thing I've got. I'm a bit kind of iffy about showing stuff from CX because it's someone else's. I don't know. Anyway, I won't go into that. Yeah, this was 10p, and it's got the guy out of you know, the zoo. Oh, not Zoolander. The Zookeeper. No, what's he called? Oh, it's the mall cop. Paul Mart. Is it? Oh gosh, I don't know. It's the guy who is in the film with Will Smith called Hitch. Yeah. I think it is. Is it? Yeah, it definitely is. And that guy is I can't see, but I think Burt Reynolds is in it. Ray Romano. I don't know that one. I know him. He's been in loads of things. Yeah, I read the synopsis and it sounds quite funny, you know, for 10p, you know. Yeah, so I got that. It did look funny. It did sound really funny, actually. It sounded like a good like film. The concept sounded quite good. I'm not going to go into it now, but yeah, so that's that one. Boris Karloff, The Ape. Boris Karloff, The Fatal Hour. Boris Karloff films. Doomed to Die. And that was 20p. So that's 3 classic, well, I don't know whether they are classics. They're not really well known, are they? But you know, 3 old silver screen kind of horrors, kind of thriller kind of things. The Ape. I don't know whether they are horrors, to be honest. But yeah, 20p for that, so you can't go wrong with that. I like sticking some of these on sometimes, the old black and white films. One Nation Earth. It's an acronym. ONE. Big Brother is judging you. Yeah. Basically just a 1984 type film, remake, or whatever, you know, copy, whatever you want to call it. It's not an actual remake of a 1984. They should do a new one of those, actually. Yeah, but you know, it's a similar kind of concept. Same type of film. I think Equilibrium did it, didn't they? It was a bit of a 1984 cross with The Matrix, that one. But yeah, I read the synopsis, and it's a dystopian type of you know, Orwellian kind of film idea. So I like those kinds of things, and yeah, I thought it sounded alright, so I got that one. Yeah, so I'll be checking that out. That looked good. That looked good, that did. Wasn't sure about this, wasn't going to get it, and then just decided to get it at the last minute. More of a kids thing, I think. Just thought I'd get it and just give it a whirl. I heard about it when it first came out. If it's anything like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I think those films are really funny. Those Diary of a Wimpy Kid films, they're really good, they are. So if it's anything like that, it's worth having, you know, it's worth 25p, and yeah, I'll probably enjoy it. But if it's not, I think it's set in the 80s, which was quite interesting to me. It was like they're kids and they're in the 80s, and Rambo's just come out, and I think they put on a film, that they make their own Rambo film for some reason. But yeah, I'm not going to go on loads about it. I just thought I'd get it. I just thought I'd, you know, give it a whirl, see what it was like. It's the type of thing I'd probably watch with my missus, to be honest. I know, I recognise his face. He's in another. He's a lot older in another film. We're the Millers. I'm sure it is him. If it's not, then, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm sure it is. Yeah. So that's that one. Yeah. Hard Rain. I've heard of this film, and I've never actually seen it. But yeah, it was 50p, so I just thought I'd get it. You know, I think it is quite an old one, bit of a classic maybe. I don't know. I think I'm probably thinking of Black Rain. I don't know. I thought I'd get it. It's probably not that good, to be honest. But yeah, so yeah, Day of Darkness. Wasn't sure about this one, but I read it, and it did sound quite good. The idea for it is a comet lands on Earth and creates like a zombie holocaust. I've got loads of zombie films that I'll probably get to when I go through when I do my other videos. But yeah, I just thought I'd get these. 75p. Well, maybe a bit expensive. It might be good. It might be really good. So hopefully it is, and yeah, hopefully worth 75p. But yeah, if it's really bad, I'll be annoyed that I spent 75p on it. But it looks alright. It's got an awesome cover, and it's just a zombie flick, isn't it, really? Just a zombie flick, isn't it? So yeah, I'll watch that. I was actually going to watch that the other night, and I was going to put it on, and I didn't for some reason. But yeah, Bullet, 25p. It's got 2-pack in it and Mickey Rourke. So I'm kind of collecting these hood films at the moment. These kind of gangster, sort of in the hood type, you know, early 90s gangster rap type films. So I just thought I'd get this. It looked alright. I mean, it looks alright. It's probably a load of rubbish, to be honest. 25p. I thought it's worth a look at for 25p. Could be alright. Might be really good. Not heard of it before. So, not Mickey Rourke in it though, so he's quite a good actor. 2-pack. So that's that. This looks really dodgy. It's dodgy as anything, but I always think that if I saw this on VHS, I'd be like, "Well, yes, find." You know, horror. You know, VHS horrors are so kind of hard to come by. I'd grab this. I'd like just sort of. I'd scoop this up on VHS. So I thought for 10p I'll get it on DVD. You know, it looks like something that was probably out on VHS. It looks really, really dodgy if you look at the back. I don't know whether I can get it in. Can't get it in focus. You can't really see it that well. The pictures on the back are really dodgy. If the film looks like that, then it's just going to look... Yeah, it's just going to be as dodgy as anything. It's going to be like a really badly made, really poor, low quality, no production value. Even the cover's really messed up. Ripped. I can always change that. Yeah, I mean, it's not even a good name. Boggy Creek. I mean, who makes a... Why call a film that? It's not the name I would have gone with for that film. It's a sequel. It's number 2 as well. I'm going to have to find Boggy Creek 1 now. Oh, my battery's running out. I should be able to connect. Okay, yeah, just having issues with my phone. Got to crack on with this because I've got a lot to get through. I'm going to end up just literally just going through those so fast, not really talking about them at all. Dick Tracy meets Gruesome, quite a good find. I've got a Dick Tracy video down there, the actual pilot to the old black and white series, which is an awesome find. I'm going to talk about that in another video when I go through those. This is a good find. I don't think it's very long, but it's the old Dick Tracy, and I am a fan of the old Dick Tracy. I've got the graphic novel of the old, like the old cartoons, the old comic strips, like the really old ones. They're all really small, like it's like proper like cartoon format, like how they used to be in newspapers. And I do like it. The film, yeah, I can take it or leave it. The film, it was good in its time, but yeah, it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Really, it's got Madonna in it. That says it all, really. Anyway, it was kind of came out on the heels of Batman, didn't it? Really. So I'm just gonna say this was a good find. I like stuff like this. It just looks awesome. The cover's awesome, and just the back, you know, the whole kind of just looks good. You know, I just like it for that. It was, I think it was, how much was it? It was from a charity shop. I can't see the price. I think it was about £1. So, oh yeah, there it is, 99p. So that's that. Cocaine Fiends. Yeah, don't ask. What can you say about that, really? I had to get that because it's like I was looking at stuff like this, and I had that other one, and then I just saw that and thought, oh, they go together quite well. But yeah, I've got no idea what it's about or what it's like. Well, obviously it's about cocaine fiends. Got no idea what that will entail. If it's a film from the like 50s, well, 40s, 50s period, I don't know. I don't know what era it is. See if I can see a date on there. Can't see one. Can't see a date, so I'm going to move swiftly on. Yeah, for 25p, just can't go wrong with that really. Just so kind of random and just off the wall, just craziness there. What have we got here? We got Dementia, Shock, and the Black Dragons. Never heard of any of those, but Vincent Price is in Shock, Bela Lugosi is in Black Dragons, and Dementia is by Francis Ford Coppola. Is it Dementia or is it? It's called Dementia 13. So it's an old horror. And I hate that when they put stickers right over the... Why do they have to have such huge stickers? So you can't see the faces on the front. I didn't realise it was Francis Ford Coppola, so that was a good find for 50p. 3 films. I think maybe it's a bit hammered, the disc, but it should play alright. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so that's that. That was the other one. Those 3 really go. Those 3 go together quite nicely, don't they? As a set, and even that other one as well. You put that on with them as well. They all go together really nicely. I've got loads of these old films, like the 3-in-1s. I've just got loads of old films anyway. But yeah, when I see these for the cheap, I get them. Carnival of Souls, I've already got that. No, I don't. I think I had that and I got rid of it, but I didn't really. It wasn't my cup of tea. That wasn't. It wasn't really. Didn't really do much for me. I don't know. I'd probably appreciate it a bit more now. I saw it quite a few years ago. Well, quite a long time ago I saw it, and it wasn't really what I was into at the time. I'll probably be able to appreciate it more now. Bela Lugosi as the Ape Man. I've heard of that. Yeah, I've seen that clips of that before. Jackie Coogan in God knows what, because they put a bloody big massive sticker over it. It's oh, I don't know how to say that. Messer of Lost Women. Messer of Lost Women. I'm probably pronouncing that totally wrong. Got no idea. I don't know how to pronounce that. If I've pronounced it wrong, and if people know the film or are a fan of it and know how it's pronounced, then feel free to tell me. But yeah, that's that. So that's those. Feeder, CD and DVD one. I like Feeder. I used to like them. I don't like all the stuff. I like 1 or 2 songs. They're a bit commercial, aren't they, Feeder? But yeah, that's a disc and a DVD for 20p. I did get some other discs, but I'm not going to I'm not going to go through them. I'm just going to push on. They're in with my other collection now, and there's only about 1 or 2, and they weren't the greatest, so I'm just going to push on now to the bulk of my stuff. I was going to pause this for 2 seconds while I get some of these things out and get them onto my bed. Okay, so today's assortment collection, I'm just going to probably, I was going to take them out. I'm just going to get stuff out my bag, just do it bit by bit. I was going to get them all out my bag, but I might just do it bit by bit. I'll just see how we go. First of all, yeah, this is all from today, so I'm just going to go through it all, really. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't talk about that shop. Oh, right, okay then. So, first, yeah, I'll just... I know, you know... People probably think I'm a real sado for buying stuff like this, but... You know, it was there, and it's Judas Priest live, and it's a... yeah, okay, it's a tape. I do... Every so often, I buy the odd tape now and again. You know, I've got a bit of a soft spot for them. I've still got hundreds of tapes. I've got, you know, a stereo behind there somewhere. I've got a stereo that still plays them, and you can convert them. You can buy conversion. It's like a Walkman. It's a device that converts them converts them to a memory stick. But yeah, I just got that. You know, it was in one of the charity shops, and I wasn't going to get it, but I did. Now I'm showing it to everyone. And that was there as well. That's just, yeah, a bit of a... You see crap stains on my bed. I don't know, as you see, I collect toys. I'm going to go through all my toys. Well, my collectibles, shall we say, at some point. Yeah, I just saw that and I just thought, oh, it might fit well. I think it's from Scooby-Doo. I'm sure I've seen it in Scooby-Doo or something like that. Yeah, so basically, I'm in this place called Stourbridge, and I'm about to leave. Done a few charity shops. About to leave. Just had a quick look down this side road, just right down the bottom, just towards the edge of the town. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. You know, I'm a bit OCD like that. I like to just check out. I like to make sure I've checked every single nook and cranny of the place. I am planning on going back there because there's still a couple of roads that I didn't. I did most of it, but I could. I think there was a few shops. There was a few kind of side alleys that I didn't go up. But yeah, so I find this shop and. It was just awesome. It was a vintage music and toy shop, vintage records and toys and music, and as you can see by the pictures I'm now showing, it was first floor in this shop, and I can't think what was on the ground floor now. If it wasn't for this sign outside, you wouldn't even know it was there. It's kind of just round the back of this other shop and up these stairs, and there's just this really old guy sitting there having a chat with this other guy. I thought it was the other guy's shop, and I've said hi to this older chap. And then started speaking to this other guy, and I think it was this guy he just knew him, or he was just visiting. He wasn't even, I don't think he was a customer. They seemed to know each other really well, but I don't think it was his shop. It was the older guy's shop, because he's the one who started showing me around then when I asked if he had any videos, and he started showing me around. But I asked if I could take some pictures, and he said yeah, it's fine. And I did actually say I was going to say what I was going to put them on Facebook and say, this is. Oh, hang on. Corn again. I can't seem to concentrate when Corn's playing. Anyway, yeah, I was going to actually say, I'll put what's the name? I did ask him. I said, what's the name of his shop? And I said I was gonna put it on Facebook and kind of advertise it. And then I've actually put the pictures up, the pictures that I'm showing now. And I can't remember what the shop was called, but I will find out, and I will post them again, and because I did say I would, and he said it was fine for me to take pictures and put them on Facebook. And you know, I like people like that. You know, I can work with people like that. These people that are a bit kind of snooty and say, oh no, we don't want, you know, That's no good. And there's a lot of that in charity shops, really. They're a bit like that in charity shops, and I don't know, you get some weird people in charity shops. They're not as like down to earth as some of the people you get in these vintage stores and these vintage shops and these collector shops. They're a lot more. They're kind of they know where you're coming from, you know. And when you want to root through stuff for hours and go through every single box in the corner of a huge room of stuff, and you want to go through every single kind of nook and cranny of the place, they understand and they help you, and they're there to help you, and they don't sort of just stand there and give you weird looks like people in charity shops. Kind of just, I don't know, they look at you like you're a nutcase. What they look at you as if to say, what are you doing? They look at you like they don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it, and it just get a bit irritating, really. Not that everyone's like that in charity shops. You do get some nice people, but they don't really understand the whole collecting thing. They're just there to make money for their charity, aren't they? And they only really get people going there to get cheap stuff and buy one item at a time. When you go into a charity shop and you come out with like boxes of, you go in there and get a hoard of stuff, and then that's when they start looking at you a bit weird. But anyway, that's that shop. I've just been showing that. It's a really good shop. I'm gonna have to just cut this video for a bit and take a bit of a break because my phone's not charging for some reason, and I've got no idea why. It's right, no worries. My computer shuts down after a bit, and I didn't realise it shut down and stopped charging my phone, and now I can't remember my password. So that's that shop, and it's just an awesome place. I'm not going to go on about it loads because I want to try and get through this stuff and do this video, but I'll possibly talk about it in another video. I might even do some filming there at some point because it is a really interesting place. Got one video from there. I got Quadrophenia, but I'll crack on. So that's those two. That was from a charity shop. Got this for £1. Really good find. I was talking in the video previous to this about 2000 AD, and this is the charity shop I found in Stourbridge, which had videos in it. It had a book section upstairs, like the whole upstairs was just dedicated to books, and it had some DVDs and stuff up there as well. And I was just about to walk out, and I just saw this. Well, I saw some magazines and stuff that were kind of in a box on their own, and I went through them. I had a quick fork through and just saw this, and £1 like that for £1. The Dark Judges, just a graphic novel, just dedicated. Well, it's not. It's a collection of you could class it as a graphic novel, I suppose, but it's a collection of short stories that would have been in the 2000 AD issues that would have come out monthly. But that is an awesome find. I was really pleased with that. Okay, I think what I am going to do is take them out of the bag and then just get them one by one. Okay, YouTube, I just had to pause for quite a while because I ran out of room basically on my phone, on my SD card and on my phone memory. Oh god, that's 8 gig I've taken up. I've just moved 8 gig onto my my terabyte. I do talk too much, so I'm just going to crack on with these now. Hopefully I've got 8 gig on my SD card now. Hopefully, I can't believe how much room these videos take up, but hopefully I'll have enough. I might have to stop again and do a back up my files again. It's getting really late now. I've been doing this all night, but yeah, so I'm just going to crack on now. So from today, Batman Returns. Got this because it's in a different case, and I've got the other one I showed in a previous video. Batman 1989, the first one. I've got that in a different case. I think it's the same. I think it must be the same kind of edition, because that's got a similar case. It's got the symbol there with like the bit of space there at the bottom. Yeah, so I just got this for that really, just because it's got a different case. And yeah, it's in good nick. Don't need to say much about that really. That's just one to have really. So yeah, that's the only reason I got that. Right, let's get onto these. Yeah, I do collect. That's the quad. I'll just talk about this first. That's a Quadrophenia that I got. Yeah, I got this from that shop that I showed. I showed the pictures for, and I asked him to go through his music stuff, and he pulled this one out. He pulled out a few. This was the only one that really interested me. I have got it on DVD, but I thought I'd get it on VHS as well. I've never seen it. It's meant to be a really good film. Obviously, it's about, you know, the mods and the rockers and that period of that subculture in that period of the 60s there. So yeah, I'll be watching that. It was the kind of precursor to the skinhead era, wasn't it? That. So yeah, happy with that. Action Force, yeah, just another kids one. It's a really long video actually, this. As you can see, it's really long. There's quite a lot on there. I collect these, you know. I collect the kids stuff. It's you know, a bit nostalgic. I used to actually collect the toys when I was younger, but yeah, good one to have. Collectible, I would say. Looks quite old. I would say that's quite collectible. So that will go in with my kids stuff. Don't know whether I'll actually watch it. Well, maybe put it on just for a laugh, you know. But yeah, I've got another one somewhere. Or I think it's G.I. Joe, the other one. So yeah, picked that up. Can't believe it was actually £10. I think I got it for 50p. Wasn't sure about this. Shaolin Wheel of Life, the Masters Edition. It's a bit like a performance art kind of thing. They do it on stage, a bit like Cirque du Soleil, but it's all like Shaolin martial arts and whatnot. And wasn't going to get it. I was going to leave it, but I just thought, yeah, it does look interesting. I noted it down. I was going to see if I could find it on YouTube or something, but I ended up just throwing it in the bag, you know, because I just thought, oh, why not? You know, I might as well just have it. Save me like looking for it. The live Kung Fu Spectacular. I think that'd be quite interesting to watch, to be honest. It's something that's rare. I've not seen anything like it before, so you know, it's not highly collectible. It's not really old. It's not like an old. I do collect the old Kung Fu movies, but it's obviously it's not anything like that. But yeah, it's just something to stick on, you know, just something to watch, something that I was just intrigued really. Just wanted to see what it was like. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, going to go through these quite quickly now because it is getting late, and this video's gone on quite long, and I'm worried about using up all my space on my phone and my SD card. So yeah, I did mention Beavis and Butthead, and I've got a few more of these that they're at my girlfriend's house, so I'm going to do a video around there with a bag of stuff I've got around there that I got the other day. But I saw loads of these in when I speak about Wolverhampton, which is a place where there's this horror shop. I'm going to do a lot more. There's going to be a lot more videos that have got that horror shop is going to be featured in a lot more in a lot more of my videos, because it's such an awesome shop. I do actually want to shoot there and do a bit of a maybe put it into this documentary I'm thinking of working on. I want that shop to be in it somewhere. But here, basically, yeah, he had. I will talk about that shop again, but he had a load of these in they're all just stacked up like ceiling high, and I didn't get them because he had too many of them for starters, and I was just looking for like I was just fixated on all his horror films that he had, so I left this one. I left these. He had a couple of Ren and Stimpys as well that I didn't grab them either, because I had loads at the time with me already, and I had to just try and be a bit more selective over what I was choosing because I couldn't carry it all basically. But yeah, I will get these if I see them. They are funny. Some of them, they don't include. I've got some others, but they don't include the MTV videos, which is a shame because I would actually like them with the music videos included. Like the original show on television used to be used to have the music videos playing, and that they'd kind of be talking over the videos and taking the piss and whatnot. So yeah, the ones I've got there, I don't know whether this is any different, but the ones I've got, they don't actually include the MTV videos. It's just Beavis and Butthead, that's it basically. So, but they're still good to have, and yeah, I will collect them. They're funny, they're good. So yeah, pleased with that. Pleased to find that one. Moving on to these. I'll try and make some space. I've got no space anywhere in this room now. Yeah, speaking of Ren and Stimpy. So, oh yeah, that's the G.I. Joe Action Force. That's the other one I got. That was with that other one. That's a bit shorter. They're quite old though, these, and yeah, they're quite old and rare and hard to come by, so always good to find on VHS. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not something. I might stop getting this type of stuff. I've got to try and limit myself because I'm getting too much. I'm building up too much of a collection now, and I really haven't got room for them all. The only place I've got left is around at my girlfriend's house. I'm gonna have to stop filling up that space is gonna get filled up pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to kind of limit myself to just specific kinds of videos that I really, it's just horrors that I'm after, and probably like old rare 80s films like fantasy and stuff. The kids films like this I might grab, but I might stop getting them. I might try and sell some of them actually, but you know, when I see them I just can't help myself. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. I've got another one of these. I haven't got this one. I think this is a different one to what I've got, which is I still want that other one that I've just spoken about, which is in that shop. I hope it's still there when I go back, because I will grab it. There's quite a few on here as well. What I love about these is they're orange. I love that. And yeah, the other one I've got it's orange as well, because it's Nickelodeon. But they're awesome. You know, I was going to get the whole DVD, the Series 1 DVD. I think it was Series 1 and 2. It's quite expensive though on Amazon. I still might get it, but yeah, always good to get on VHS. Anytime I see these, I'm just going to grab these, because these are really good. They're really funny, and they're just really out there. Really awesome comedy. Just wild, crazy cartoons. They usually come on quite early in the evening, and they're quite bizarre. They're quite violent, aren't they, really? Ren's Brain, Insomniac Ren, The Last Temptation of Ren, Ren's Retirement, Ren's Pecs. You see, they're PG. I always seem to remember these coming on in the evening, but they were quite like close to the knuckle, you know. They they were very gruesome and it's very adult humour. I used to think it was very much aimed at adults, like the humour was more for adults than for kids. But yeah, it's really good, they're good. Yeah, so I'll be sticking that on, so that's that. Which is the this week. Yeah, I had to get that really when I saw that. That's a good one to have. You know, not brilliant, but to have it with its original cover like that, you know, it's just the original VHS, how it's meant to be seen, how it was seen when it first came out. Quite good, quite a good find. I haven't seen it in years. I'm not particularly bothered about it, but you know, it's just one of those. I just had to get it really. It is a classic, isn't it? And you know, it's an 80s. I like to get stuff from the 80s. Sort of got that old rare kind of vintage quality to it, hasn't it? Like the old covers, the old 80s covers, you can't beat them really. Yeah, Jack Nicholson, Cher, Michelle Pfeiffer, and the other woman who I can't think of her name, but I know she's in loads of films. She's a very well-known actress, and I can't for the life of me think what she's called. You should tell her. Susan Sarandon, that's the one. Yep, very good. It's a very good film, and quite a good find. Not the best, but, you know, not bad. So, yeah, pleased with that. Tango and Cash, don't really know why I grabbed this. Well, I do, it's because it's old, and I've never seen it. I've never ever seen this film. I remember when it first came out. It's really old, actually. It's a really old film, and he looks completely different to all his other films. He looks the same as he does in everything, but he's playing a very different role, I think, in this. Sly Stallone. Tango and Cash. I remember the trailer for it. It was just playing constantly. The trailer used to just be. It was just everywhere when it first came out. This film was just constantly advertised, and every time the adverts came on, this trailer would just come on constantly, and I just got sick of hearing it after a bit. But I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it on DVD, to be honest. I've never actually watched it. Maybe I've seen bits of it when if it's been on telly. But I've never watched it properly, and I don't know what it's about. I can't remember what it's about. I think he's a cop, quite straight-laced, to the book kind of, and he's a bit of a rogue, isn't he? He's a bit of a rebel. That's been done quite a lot now, that, hasn't it? But yeah, Tango and Cash. Again, it's an old one, isn't it? That's why I got it, because it is an old. I just thought it may be worth something as well, because it is an old film, and you know, if people collect these, you know, people collect VHS, they might find some worth in it, and I don't know, maybe I'll sell it, maybe I won't. But yeah, I just thought I'd get it. I wasn't that bothered about it, but I just got it anyway. So that's that. Night of the Living Dead. I was pleased to find this. I'm always pleased to find horrors when I find them, because you know they're not. Whoa, I didn't know that. It's got a lot of scribble on it for some reason. Did I not check it then? I must have just checked it and just looked at that and not really noticed that. I've only just noticed that scribble. I didn't see that in the shop. Astonishing, well-paced, exciting, a wonderfully entertaining horror movie, gruesome, outrageous and rather good. It's a remake. In 1968, George Romero took you to the edge of terror. In 1903, he's about to push you over. Wow, I think it might be a comedy, but like a kind of a some sort of a parody of it. I don't know. Was that just reading that? It sounds like a bit of a spoof to me, but yeah, it's one to have, isn't it? Really. Like I was saying, always like. When I see horrors in these, you know, when you've just got tons and tons of videos and they're all just, it's just normal, boring, just, you know, mainstream kind of, just new, like, no good, like, just children's videos or just, It's not the sort of stuff I'm after. And then you see something like this, it's kind of a bit of a it excites you for that one. You get that buzz, it's that moment. I think that's what I'm addicted to, really. It's that moment where you just feel it's all worth it, you know, when you find something like this. It's probably a load of crap. Oh, it looks alright, you know. It can go in with the other zombie films, videos that I'm slowly building up a collection of. So yeah, that's that. If anyone knows anything about it, please feel free to speak about it. I would like to know what it's about. He looks like that guy out of he looks like the one who did played the Colin, that zombie film. It looks like him. It's probably not him, but yeah, it just reminded me of that for a second. So that's that. Nirvana tonight, live tonight, sold out. I'm sure I've got this, but I wasn't certain, so I just got it anyway. You never know, you know, if you don't know, then you might as well just get it. I mean, I do double up anyway with VHS, because you never know if the videos are like no good, if they don't play, or if, you know, if they jump. There's some videos that they might look in good condition, and then they might, you know, they might not. Ooh, what have we got in here? Looks a little inlay there. It's like a CD. Well, that's quite cool. That's a cool picture. Huge Nirvana fan I am. I was when I was younger, and I still am to this day. Back in my grunge years, back when I was a grunger, back in the early 90s, liked them when they first came out. Then kind of went off the rock scene a little bit, got more into dance music towards like the late 90s and well, mid 90s, late 90s. I was kind of a bit, I wasn't really into I wasn't into my rock music as much, but I got back into it. Gladly I got back into it, and yeah, I got back, well, really started listening to Nirvana again, really, because that's, you know, this stuff is timeless, isn't it, really. Played some Nirvana and just thought, God, you know, I can't believe I haven't listened to this in years. I can't believe how good, you know, this sounds brilliant. I can't believe how good it sounded after all those years, and it was still sounded, you know, fresh, and I still like, you know, I thought at the time, I still like this stuff. This is still, you know, this is good stuff. And this was years later, you know. But anyway, yeah, I collect these music videos, anything like this, anything from this period, anything in that kind of genre, grunge, new metal, indie, anything really. If it's a band that I like, I'll buy it, you know. I've got a Slipknot and not Nine Inch Nails. I've got Slipknot and Korn, and I've got a few videos, but yeah, I'll go through them in another video. So yeah, that's Nirvana. That's that. Ice Cube next Friday. I was collecting these gangster films, like black gangster, rap, like these rap films. I've got Boys in the Hood. I've got a whole huge collection of them behind that pile there. They're all behind there, and I kind of got a bit hooked on them, like watching them and collecting them. I watched Juice, I watched Boys in the Hood, I haven't seen that in years, and I watched that, and there's a few others that I've got hold of recently. Oh, New Jack City, I've got that somewhere. I did get hold of that. Just all those kinds of films that came out back in the 90s. But yeah, Friday's funny. Next Friday, I don't know where I've seen it. I'm sure I have. To be honest, I don't know why I got this. I mean, they are good. The only reason I got it is because I get into like collecting kind of mode. Then once I've got one of something, and I've started watching them, I get, every time I see one, I'll just grab it and just to build up a collection. But to be honest, I didn't really need to get this. I mean, it's not like the others that are quite kind of serious and hard hitting. This is more of a comedy. They are good though, they are funny. I would like the first one, to be honest, and the first one and this one, and there's another one as well, there's a third one. I'll have to look out for them. But anyway, yeah, so that will go in with my hood collection, and yeah, that will be a part of those. So moving on, 28 days later. Yeah, I've seen this before and I didn't get it, and then I've watched videos on YouTube and people that collect horror. This is actually quite collectible, this film. People do rate it, and I've seen, I do watch other videos like these types of videos, like these videos I'm doing myself. I watch other people's videos, and this always seems to be in other people, in their collection. When people do like videos on horror, on their like horror VHS collection, this one always seems to be in there. So it obviously is collectible. People do like it. It is a good film. I've got it on DVD. I haven't got the second one. I have seen the second one. I do like both of them. Is there a third one? I don't think there is there? It is good. I don't think it's not as good as people make it out to be. I think this did really well in America, and the Americans seem to really love this. And I don't think, as zombie films go, it was good, and it was kind of quite innovative. Yeah, it's good. I don't think people say it's the best zombie film ever made. I wouldn't say it's the best zombie film ever. But it is a good film, and it looks good in a horror collection. It looks good as part of a horror collection. It's not that rare. It's not like a big box old horror. It's not the kind of stuff I would really go out my way to get, but I just thought I'd get it because it is a horror, and I do want to try and build up my horror films. So yeah, that's 28 days later. I'm not going to talk much about it, I'm not going to do a review on it. It's just, it is what it is. It's 28 days later on VHS. There you go. Enigma, yeah, another music one. Yeah, good to have really. I do like Enigma. They're a bit dated now, but I love that Gregorian kind of stuff. I use some of that in my own music. Speaking of which, that music sounds, I know it's not Gregorian, but it's kind of yeah, it's it's kind of it's appropriate for what we're talking about. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Enigma. Yeah, I actually remember some of the music videos are quite cool for these. So that would be quite. After I bought it, I actually thought about that. I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, Enigma. Those music videos used to be quite good. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like a load of music videos, isn't it? There's loads of tracks on there. That should be quite good, and it's a music video which I do collect in the genres that I like, which Enigma is one of those genres, and it might be worth something. So yeah, that's Enigma. Got the vinyl somewhere. I've got the vinyl of that somewhere. It was actually my dad's, and I nicked it off him. But yeah, so that's that. Just getting through these as quick as I can really. This was a really good find. Young Indiana Jones. I've been after these on DVD. I do actually want to see them. I want to try and collect them. I don't know whether this is just, it's part of a series, but how long is it? Is it quite long? Yeah, I don't know whether it's like a feature length or what. I don't know, I'll have to have a look at it, but yeah, when I saw that, very pleased, because you only ever see Indiana Jones, the four movies, well, three movies on video. I don't think the fourth one, you wouldn't get that on video, would you? No, it's too new. I've got the trilogy, got it twice on VHS. Don't even have it on DVD. People don't seem to like the fourth one. I didn't think it was that bad. Okay, it wasn't brilliant, but yeah, it was okay. These probably aren't that good, but I just want them. I've never actually seen them, so I'm just curious to see what they're like. And when I saw this today, I was like, woo, yes, good find. That's a good find for me, that is, because I do want to see them, and you don't normally see these. They're quite rare. So yeah, that's quite a rare one and quite a good find, and yeah, I'll be holding on to that and I'll be watching it. So yeah, anyone wants to say anything about it or knows anything about it, yeah, there's the videos in there, and these are all the young. They're all the young ones. Yeah, it's good to have them in there like that, because what I can do is actually look through them now and see which ones to get. I mean, I probably won't get them on VHS, but The Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones. Oh, they're quite good to look for and, you know, look into. So yeah, that's that. Now this is quite funny, because I saw this at another charity shop, and I didn't get it because I thought I already had it, because I thought the two that I've got already were just these two, but this was just like a double feature, a 2-in-1. And then when I got home, I realised that it wasn't actually. These are two different films, or at least one of them is. And I was like, oh, I want that now, because I've got the other two. And I thought, the charity shop isn't that far away from me, but I was thinking, oh, I've got to go back there now, because I've got to go and get it. I just I'm a bit like that, you know. I've got to have something. If I want it, I've got to go back and get it, basically. But so I was thinking, oh, I've got to go back there, and then I found it today. I just found it on my travels. It's somewhere miles away, somewhere else. I just came across it, which was quite strange, really, because it's. I did want it. I was going to go to that other shop and get it, and I don't have to now, because I found it somewhere else, which is quite a weird thing to happen, considering I never see these anywhere else, and they are quite rare. It was quite strange to find it when I found the other two. So yeah, that's 2-in-1. I don't know whether I've got one of them already, or whether they're two completely separate films, but hopefully not. If they're two separate, if I've got 4 of them, then if I've got 4 Pink Panther movies now, I'm going to be quite pleased with that. You could just watch them all. Oh, I don't think I could handle them all in one go. I think that'd be a bit too much. So yeah, that's that. Quite pleased to find that.